Hey, Bestie AK. Great to see you. So, actually, let me tag everyone so people can actually see it. Alright. Still loading up the engine, but once it's loaded up, I'll get to work on the map. Everybody get tagged, because I didn't see everybody get tagged. Let me just check on my phone if it went through. It did not. For some reason, Discord's giving me trouble, of course. There we go. Alright. Ready to start, essentially. Minus the fact the engine's not open, but I can work on some dinosaur animations in the meanwhile. So let's do that until the engine's ready. Dinosaur needed to be worked on. The Utahraptor needs a sniff. Triceratops is nowhere near done. I'll do Triceratops. I think Triceratops is missing like a lot of stuff, actually. Hey JD, great to see you in the chat. What morph is this applied on the trike? Spiked frill. Long horns, big nasal horn, spiked frill, prorsus, short horns. Yep, those are all the trike morphs. Triceratops needs a redo. Okay, those animations I'm pretty sure are in. Maybe it just needs to be fixed from the inside. If all this stuff has already been exported, there's no real need to fix it animation-wise. I'm Defisk from Discord, by the way. Yes, everything is going smoothly. Development right now is tending towards map stuff, mostly. Because the new map is going to be huge. But yeah, I still forgot to update the roadmap, but I'll probably do that. Or at least start on the document for that right now. Because that does need to be done. What dino? needs the most work in the current roster. Let me look at the chapters. There's a development roadmap version, but it's got too much info in it. Gingersaurus could probably use some love. Platyosaurus is a little slow in its movements. Herrerasaurus kind of has the suckiest movements, I'd say, out of all the starting 9. Alright, the engine is open. So let me get that map open. Let it do that first, because that'll be easier. You know, not all of Herrera's animations suck. It's just, it does have some sucky animations. And also, I like it when it has the boxy head morph. Where are all the shaders? There we go. It's like there's no color on the body. Ah, yes, the new intimidation system has been, it's been going good. I really like the way that it's turning out so far. That's why it's not showing up. Okay. Yeah, Herrera's animations aren't so bad. I think it's really just the sprint that I hate. Definitely gonna have to do something about it. Okay, let's get this map going. Because this isn't an animation stream. It is a map development stuff. Type stream. Yeah, this is the best looking version of the Herrera boxy head morph. Here we are. Let me close this so it doesn't slow everything. Turn fog off for a bit. Okay, so as far as the multiplayer map, I turn fog off and there's fog again. What the heck is this? It's the world volumetric thing. Okay. Now, the first thing is where to put this multiplayer map. Do you plan on adding random ponds around the map, or is the water going to be mainly big bodies? There's going to be a mix of both. There will be large bodies of water, like this area here is enormous. Um, and I don't even think it would be possible for players to drink up all the water, which that was a new system I never actually showed people. You actually do consume the water. It actually goes down, and it only replenishes when there's rain in that region. So logically, it would take a very, very long time to drain this water. Actually, let me see if I can try and exemplify that right now. Something bigger than an E-pan, something that drinks a lot. A giga. I'll probably die before it consumes all the water. It's going to take a second for it to get properly booted up because it hasn't been open in a couple days. And I opened other Unreal projects since, so it might be a little. Alright, for right now, I'll turn the volumetric fog off because I don't really want it. Speed it up times 20. You can see the water line receding. And I have to keep going back down to meet it. The water Volumosaurus, yes. Because obviously this would kill me. But you see how long it would take to drain a lake of this size? Now, it actually does not take very long to drain a small pond. And I'm dying of starvation. But yeah, like I said, you'd never drink this all away. Okay, so I drank that about this far into it, so that's insane for a single animal. But it would take way too long just to drain this whole lake by drinking it. Yes, we do, and we do have a basis for floods. And legit, a storm has to pass by that's carrying rain before this would refill. So obviously I think it has right now a current cap of where it originally started, but I can put the cap at being much higher. Yeah, so this is obviously an example of a giant body of water. Actually, I do need to, for at least right now, put a body of water around the map for a representation of the sea, because I'm trying to make it a smaller subset island. What's this? That ain't it. I think this is the one I need to use. Render. Oh, why is it fading at a far distance? Or at a close distance? Oh yes, it would be fun to try and survive these floods. Yes, they can. That is the intent of the flood system, is that oceanic creatures would be able to get to and from the different oceans in the map using these systems and rivers and deltas and all of that. Yes, and there are planned, death animations for different scenarios, like a marine monster dragging something underwater. I don't know why it has to load all this stuff for water material that's already loaded, but go off. Alright. This is a better... Alright. I mean, is it? It's still fading away at a weird distance. Let me fix this, or try to. I'm not sure what's going on with this material. Ah, there it is. What is water albedo? Green. Did I use it for green in some other parts of the level and then... Well, look, I just need a good water material that'll work for this. Alright, I'm spending too much time on that. Let's make this 10,000 by 10,000 so I have a, or bigger, so I have an area to work with for this island. The water in the oceans actually needs to be a lot higher than like a lake over here without actually messing that up. Yes, I plan to do that because like Unreal's default water system actually does that with like tessellation to make the fake waves. I think I'm going to do a custom version of that myself. I could just try throwing in the water from here and see what it gives us. Water mesh actor. Not sure why it's constantly disappearing from view. It's not inside of a volume. Rendering. No. Yes, that is still how the game is planned to be, progression based, because I like progression based gameplay. Let me see why this water isn't loading properly. Been a while since I worked with the water system in Unreal, and I never really thought it was all that easy to work with. It always gave headaches. Like, seriously, what the heck? It's literally disappearing when I hover over different things. Is it this stupid arrow blocking stuff? Still buggy. Hate the water system sometimes. Remember distance call. It's just acting up, and I'm gonna end up fighting the system the whole night if I let it. Why is it also causing like depth of field issues? This water is borked. I'm gonna do this one more here. Let's see if it acts normal. I do remember there was a thing that could stop it from acting like this, but I don't remember what it was anymore. You know, some of it was if the water was in the 0, 0, 0, it would go better. But it seems like it's being obscured by a bunch of different things. Oh, let me make sure it's not being influenced by terrain. I use this in Pangea Major. I'm not sure why it's giving me such a hard time right now. But I probably have to look back into it again and be like, ah, that's what it is. Yeah, this is slowing down development progress. So, back to landscape work, because we are making a new island today. So we just need something to be the stand-in for water while we do that. It doesn't even have to be complete water. Like, something like this does the job. So this is, if you saw the title, the multiplayer island that I'm trying to work on. So while the roster is still small, the multiplayer island will be where people spawn in multiplayer. In single player, you'll go anywhere, but you'll have this setting option while the roster is still small for spawning only on this tiny little, well, not really tiny, it'll still be a big island, but this island. I'm so sick of fog showing up and I don't want it to. I'm trying to work here. And let's get to sculpting. It's not coming up very much because I have the tool set to it. the smoothing here. Yeah. I know it's kind of buggy, the system, especially when you use it with landscapes. But I remember looking it up a while ago when I started using it in Pangea. Like, why does it randomly just kind of disappear from existence? And it was something to do with its XYZ location. It needed to be near the center, and so if you had moved it, you had a greater chance of experiencing glitching issues. But I don't know that that's what's going on here, so I would rather try to figure that part out offline, less it sink a lot of development time today. Alright, this actually is way bigger than it looks, so this little archipelago. Now, use some erosion. Not that much. Yeah, it's just the system is just weird. I've run into stuff before, but I don't always remember what it's related to, and this would help if I had documented what the problem was the first time, rather than just memorizing the problem. But yeah, when I update to Unreal Engine 5, which I actually do plan to do for Pangea, if nothing else then for its IK system, because that will help a lot with stuff I have planned. When I update to Unreal Engine 5, I will see if it got improved. If so, I will just rip out what's currently in there and try to make it a lot better, or use a new system for it. But yeah, I might even end up doing something custom. It's not really crazy to do. Water displacement. Alright, so this is a small island. Just giving it some startup vegetation. Alright, we got some startup vegetation going. We have a foliage volume. We're going to use this one here. Reduce its size a lot. Like, a lot. Try to cover the whole area. Yeah, I tried to upgrade another one of my projects to UE5, but the performance cost was like, it was pretty big. So I really felt the impact. Hold up. All these spawned way too low. Okay. I need to set the generation height here. It ended up affecting performance so much that I had to roll back to Unreal Engine 4, and it was a shame because I actually lost a lot of bit of work, like a lot, and I had to recreate a whole bunch of systems. But I got back on track, so it kind of scarred me from moving forward. Hey, Gabriel, the Kilobator. Let me make sure no trees grew under the water this time. Alright. Now, obviously, this isn't the vegetation I wanted for this region, but I don't feel like creating another foliage volume right now for this island. So I'll just start here, and I'll start as something faster than a giga. EPAN is fine. But yeah, Unreal Engine 5 was just a hard transition the first time. I've used it for my jobs, obviously, plenty, but it created a big mess trying to transition my last project. The water scale because this isn't the original texture, but that's fine. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I utilize most of Unreal Engine 4's best features for making this look good. And my computer's hot. Why is it hot? Are we gonna land this plane? Oh, it's some stupid other program running. Calm down. You honestly don't need to be that loud. It's not that serious. Thank you. Alright, back to it. So I might not make this an archipelago. I might just make it one larger island in the middle. Because obviously we're talking about very limited land space here. The whole sliding down hills mechanic feels very arbitrary now. Like, I don't know how to make it happen anymore. I think I might have just changed too many things. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these monkey puzzle trees because they are so horridly unoptimized now that I have to have them really low poly, even when they're close to the camera. So I'm gonna do it. I'm going to recreate them from scratch and make them very optimized this time. I have too many materials on them, too many draw calls, and I just don't want to deal with that. I mean, the island size for this little multiplayer, we plan to add Rugops. Let me see. I actually put Rugops in a category. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Come on. Rugops got put into category 13, which was the last one. Let me make sure that I'm pretty sure 13 is the last. Yeah, in the group. So think it was because it was so highly requested that it got put into the last category of releases. But these are not like at the end of the game's development. These are releases for these are releases for which dinosaurs come out when, and Rugops was in the last one. This could work, this island size. Yeah, EPAN is still very new in development, so it's missing a lot of features. I love the color system because I don't really like super complex customization for colors. I mean, if that's your thing, cool. But I just wanted something that could easily represent change in health, green, change in speed, blue, change in power, red. So I like the way the new color system is just simple. And it was actually very easy to set up. Yes, we do have actually 2 Megaraptorans that have already been made, and those are Australovenator and Aerosteon. I don't remember if we have any others in the... Let me just go ahead and open this up and see what's contained in each release. I guess this can also be part of the roadmap. Oh, they definitely look really cool. Australovenator comes in release 5. Let's see when Aerosteon shows up. Yes, Aerosteon is bigger than Australovenator. Aerosteon shows up in release 12, so the second to last one. I don't see any more Megaraptorans. Let me check the whole roster. Yeah, I don't really like the bright colors being available for all species. So that's why I kept this very simplistic and kind of reined in. Let's see where. Oh, we're supposed to have Bahariosaurus, who's going to be the biggest Megaraptor. But I don't know if I put that in a release category. So let's look at this. This area could be better maximized. So I'm gonna do that, and then start polishing. maximizing all the space available. Could a Moza actually get through here? Maybe. That's the only reason I keep these channels active, like these water channels open, is so Moses can get through. So that is definitely a better use of the space. Now you can see with all the parts that aren't painted green yet with grass. That's much better use. By painting sand, though, I can keep trees from spawning in certain spots. I'm using Unreal Engine 4.26 for this. It's a built from source version, so that's one of the reasons I haven't upgraded. Is because it took me forever, and I do mean forever, to build this from source. Like. Raiden will tell you, like the team was on the Discord call with me for like hours, and it took over a day. I think it was like 12 hours on the Discord call, and it took a day for this to finish. Hey Zeno, good to see you here, man. Life is treating me good. Have plenty of time to work on this stuff, so I figured might as well do a stream, even though I felt kind of tired, being Sunday and all, but figured it was time to do another stream. Ah yes, the bane of my game development, flat terrain. Know what I haven't done yet? I haven't saved. Yeah, I did. It's like a map making software. I think I have or had it on my computer. I probably lost it when my hard drive crashed. I had to re-download a bunch of software, but I probably still have the files for what I made with it. It was just easier for me to map out what I wanted. It was just easier for me to pop out what I wanted using Unreal Engine's basic landscape tools or using a default height map. And then sculpting the terrain based on that. Yeah, I should learn more software like that because I got plenty of more maps to design in the future for many different things, many different projects. But in this case, since I already know pretty intimately what the Pangea map should look like, I just started with that. I have not done the Utah. Oh, the Utah area for the Morrison. No, I haven't done that either. I thought you were about to say the Utah Raptor area, Cloverly. But Morrison right now is just primarily a bunch of monkey puzzle forest. So yeah, I'm gonna have to create a bunch of foliage volumes that have different settings on them. But when I'm done, it'll be a lot easier to just place down the foliage by clicking buttons. And I think it will have some pretty good coverage across the map and make it look very realistic. I think this will work as a very small multiplayer island. It covers a lot of area while still not even being a major part of the full map. Let's see if we can back out. Yeah, it's literally like a miniature version of Pangea in the ocean. Yeah, that's crazy. I think this will accomplish its job very well. And this is legit for the small roster. So like when there's less than, I don't know, 20 species in the game, and most of those 20 species aren't actually very big. Let me make sure to look at the roster releases and see what the first 20 are. Obviously we knew the starting group. Nothronychus, Pachycephalosaurus, Tenontosaurus, Kentrosaurus, Plateosaurus, Herrerasaurus, Utahraptor, Manitauranus, Carnotaurus. Then release 2 has Styracosaurus, Stegosaurus, Iguanodon, Andysaurus, Troodon, Dilophosaurus, Epanterius, Dinosuchus, Hatzegopteryx, and Therizinosaurus. I mean, there's some big guys in there, but it's not going to be like a group of apexes. So yeah. How many players is going to be something I have to work out with performance, because the maximum amount of players I think I've ever had in a server when we were testing the game was 15. And obviously, since we were doing locally hosted servers on someone's machine, that has an impact on the person running it. So it's just a matter of when we finally get to that point where we're testing all that stuff, what do we see? Because if the performance is really bad, then we can't have 200 players per server. if the performance is kind of mid, at 100 players per server, we might allow it, but default to 50. But I think 50 is going to be our starting max. I thought about it, but at least during the testing phase, the roar boost, it's like it's not there when you need it again. But I don't know if the cooldown needs to be increased, or if the duration of how long it lasts needs to be increased right now, because it really does feel like you'll scare them away and they'll come back in the time, you know, that your duration of it goes stops. So what it's designed to do in one way is when you've made a kill, you roar at the other herbivores and they leave. Because you don't want the AI corpse guarding, because they don't know any better. They just still think you're a threat. So you scare them away, and then you don't have to worry about them trying to, you know, go after your meal. And I did fix it where they won't go after their pack or group leader if they've been killed. Like, they won't still walk towards that region. They'll pick a new pack leader. There does need to be some kind of limit on it, but I think I just need to make it last longer first. So you don't, you know, use it up and it didn't even accomplish what you needed it to. Me and Raiden came up with the system, the combat system. But the actual system itself, like the base of the system, is made by an Unreal Tools developer, Kokui Games. And actually, I was supposed to check out something new he did. He did a new update for this system, or an up and coming update for this system. That I gotta check it out and make sure what exactly it's supposed to do, but I was very intrigued by the title. Let's see, where is it? Animal Behavior Kit. Smooth Movement System, which I think is about paths. I think the boost, Xeno, is like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's about 10 seconds. Where are those dang Tanatos? I mean, they could spawn anywhere in this giant circle, so let me at least make the circle visible so I know if it expanded or not. Yeah, 20 to 30 seconds will probably work. Three to 5 minutes. Well, the cooldowns can be different, like Primal Carnage. You know how, like, Raptor had a really long cooldown for its, but then Dilopho's was really, really quick, because it's all about their playstyle. And what does their roar actually end up amplifying? Hey, you cowardly Tanatos, where are you? There they are. Interesting. Only the attack boosted one actually came after me. The other ones are like, nope, he's too much of a threat. It's like the reason I love it is because there are designated like warriors in the herd, and they're generally the attack boosted ones, and then the health boosted ones, and then the speed ones are typically going to be the ones that run away. Actually, if I can take out the other ones, he should run away. I think the plan also should be to include different attacks for the aggression level. Like, if your aggression level is really low, you will do really defensive attacks, but if your aggression level is really high, you will do crazy offensive attacks, like that do a lot more damage, just not just from, you know, having a damage boost, but they're actually just stronger attacks overall. I know which one is the alpha. I'm attacking him right now. So they will pick a new alpha when I'm done ripping this guy to shreds. He's getting injured. I see the cuts on him. That 20 bleed per second is really having an impact. Guys, they don't stand much of a chance against an E-Pan like this. I think Tonanto might need a speed boost. And now that he's dead, they leave him alone. They're like, okay, we gotta pick a new herd leader. So let's actually see who that herd leader is gonna be. It looks like it's that one right there in the center of the screen. Because this guy was walking towards it. Well, maybe not. Nope. The damage booster one seems to be the new alpha. Yep. Because they're going towards it now. So, yep, they picked their new alpha after I dispatched with their current one. But let's see if the damage booster one still feels like fighting back with one member of his herd lost. Nope. That was all it took, taking out one of the four. And he's done. But you know me, I like to do the fight with a less threatening dinosaur like Carno, who has far less health and does not have a as high of a threat level. misses each time, so I don't know why I ran back to the same spot. Oh, there was a question I missed. Are you going to invent an all-new synth mechanic never seen before, like other Nobel Prize level thought-out mechanics? I don't know. I think we're keeping it pretty basic for now. Like, you can smell, blood. You can smell water. You can smell. When we get it in, you'll be able to smell like droppings that are left behind or tracks left behind, just to get an idea of where things are. Smelling abilities or items, not items, but collectibles in the world. That is planned. Okay, so even the health boosted ones want to fight. What about you? The regular one wants to fight. Okay, he's scared. This must be a speed boost. Still not enough to scare off the more aggressive members of the herd. They got me pretty good. I'm sure once we really start taking a look at all the systems in place, we will try to make the synth system as innovative as everything else. I think it's about getting the basics down first. Oh yeah, when we can get the dinosaurs knocked down, Carno's charge is going to really change the game. Like, it'll be able to knock down creatures even heavier than itself, like Epans and Torvos. What are you running for? Carno's movements are just so good. It's really one of the best designed dinosaurs in the game. And I don't just mean that from, like, its actual model design, which is spectacular, like, probably the best Carno I've ever seen. But its whole personality just stands out in every way that it moves, and I don't even remember trying to put this much personality into its movements. The sound design, too, I love. Yes, it does feel heavy. It feels like a literal, bull charging at you. He ignored me. The random glitch where they don't acknowledge me. Oh, he's still a fighter. Even with me being in my intimidating state, he's still trying to fight. I intend to take all of them down. He's still trying to fight me. He ain't no slouch. That's how it should be. Stronger Tonanto should feel like he can still take Carno. that he's injured, does he still feel like... nope, he still feels like fighting. Dang, he's getting me. I wasn't paying attention. He's legit brawling with me. Sheesh. 835. That's what he got me down to. Now let's reverse it. Let's do 2 Carnos versus a Tenato. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the charge cheese, because when you slam into something, that's going to be it. Hard stop. Unless it's like really, really small, it's gonna be a hard stop. Your charge stops and you need a cooldown. So, because Carno could be broken if I leave this unattended for much longer. Alright, I'm gonna try and fight 2 Carnos. There they are. Oh, I forgot. I gave the Carnos a chance to be, like, boosted. Like the Mega Carnos. I hope I don't run into, like, a Mega... That's a Mega Carno. That's a Mega Carno. Look at the size difference. Oh, boy. Oops. Okay, come on. I missed. Good thing I have a lot better stamina. Yeah, try that one on for size. Did he just bait me? Get back here, you coward. Aw, oh, yeah, that worked. He's running away. I beat him up. This guy is actually running from me. Come back here, you coward. Okay, I actually haven't seen the Carnos like run away from Tenatos. That means I gotta fight the big one. Dang, he's fast. I'm literally using the speed boost and I still haven't caught him. He must be really injured. Why is Carno so dang fast? I mean, I know why, but come on. I'm literally cheating the speed boost and I still haven't caught him. This is a chase, a real chase. I'm gonna give it a second. Let him get comfortable, and then I'm going after him again. I haven't played a game, dinosaur game in a while where the AI gave me this much trouble, so I'm actually really proud of that fact. Like, even wanting to kill a carnivore isn't just a face tanking match. He should be dead now. No! Carno is running for his life. Got him. You see how long that took? Alright, I'm gonna break for more stamina. And probably need some water. I know this is technically seawater, but the game doesn't know that yet. You want to have a fight? Are you stuck? I think he's stuck. Let me see if I can dislodge him. Hold on. Yep, he was stuck. Did you just run away? The Mega Carno? Epan versus two Ceratos? I will definitely try it. Ain't no way that he's just running away, like, with no attempt. Let's see if he's reverted back to normal. Okay, he's back to his patrol. Let's see if he'll fight me now. It might be because he lost his group member. Ah, there we go. 1,200 damage from one hit. Maybe AI Carno can have its aggression raised by like 1 or 2 points. That's crazy. So 2 Ceratos. Ceratosaurus. see what kind of Serratos we get. A health and a speed. Would have preferred a damage boosted. As they're leaving. EPAM was actually made a little larger this time around. Set buff directly. See, I put this thing in here for setting a buff on the AI directly, but I didn't. Let me see. So I put this thing in here for setting buff directly, but I didn't actually put a buff to set. Like an instance editable buff that can be set. So I'm going to set these both to damage boosted Serratos. There they are. Okay, now they're gonna hit hard. Oh, but they're still in defensive. They do a decent amount of damage. But they're still not a match. Which definitely means that damage boosted Serratos need another buff besides just damage. They need, I don't know, some better combat skills and stuff. Damage boosting in general. And now that his mate is dead, he's running away regardless. Dang, bro, you slower than me and weaker. You're toast. Goodbye. Your kind should have died out in the middle Jurassic. Crazy thing is, I think they outlived the Aloes. Serratos. Dilo. I haven't fought a Dilo in a really long time, but I'll do it as a Cerato. Yeah, start the soundtrack over. They're going to be damage boosted because that's what I had set up. Dang, Dilos are big. There's not much of a size difference between them. And they have no problem fighting. But Cerato is still tougher. Not sure about bone breaking, but maybe the laceration thing from its nose horn. I feel like a bone break Cerato is just another opportunity for the Isle Cerato or Jurassic World Evolution Cerato. That could be some trouble. Let's try Carno versus Majunga and see how that pans out. I actually want to try some more playing as herbivores versus carnivore AI, because that was very interesting with Tonanto to see how that went. Huh? Huh? They didn't even react. I could take a guess as to why. Is their name actually not set to Majungasaurus? Like for their species? Oh, I put ALS Majungasaurus, not BPAI Majungasaurus. So it just spawned player Majungas. Y'all just not attack? Are y'all losers? They don't look like they attack. Even though they could put up a pretty good fight. Alright. I want to do more of the fighting against carnivores as herbivores. Let's reduce the size of this circle so I can more easily locate them. aren't they attacking? Am I way outside of their attack sphere? No, it's right here. Seems right. Did I accidentally remove its attacks? No. Using the upper body animation slot. Hey, this looks right to me. Let's let them hit me first. It's like I'm never actually in the attack zone. Check their collisions in their spheres. I have to do that outside here. Or maybe it was there. Let's check both of these. I'm in the attack sphere. This is so weird. It doesn't happen with the other ones, does it? If I change this to a Carno, it wouldn't happen. He fights back. Oh boy, I couldn't even hit him. Okay, that's its own problem. Carno's got weird collisions around his body that make it harder to hit. So why on earth does Majungasaurus not attack? Oh. Did I put one of those directional attack things in it? No. The heck is this? Oh, okay. This is for like the fog system. Wait a minute. So that's not it. Oh, no wonder. The capsule around them is too big. It does not need to be 180. No wonder I couldn't hit this guy. Alright. Who knows? Maybe the size of the collision around their bodies had an impact on whether they can hit. Oh, he's still set to Carno's. There we go. It was the size of their body's collision. Fixed. And that probably happens to other AI, and I just didn't notice it because it was on the Carno. It's just the Carno was taller than its collision. Okay. They're only more lethal based on certain parameters, like if they get you in a vulnerable spot, which for most animals is the neck, or if they're damage boosted. If they're health boosted, I don't think it does any extra damage. I think it just it's vampiric, so it actually adds health back to the AI. So if you try trading blows with some of them, it'll take way longer because they're actually subtracting your health and then adding some of that back to themselves. They gave up. Alright, so more fights with carnivores as herbivores. What would I like to fight? Have I replaced Torvosaurus? I have. 2 damage boosted Torvos versus a Stego. Well, Majunga is going to have new abilities in the future that include grabbing and holding on. So, hopefully that'll make Majunga a little more impressive in a fight. Where are you guys? Dang, Stego is slow. Obviously, 17 miles an hour is fast, but compared to what I've been playing. They still did some damage despite the fact that they still stand no chance. And he's running away now. The thing is, will my bleed get him? Oh, yeah, I don't think I showed y'all this. I added a new feature when you sniff, you can actually, and you're close enough, you can actually see the remaining health of the thing you just attacked. I forgot about that. I can't believe I forgot I added that in. Come on, almost got you. Almost got you. Yeah, I think I want the knockback to be actually knocked over. Like, if they're much smaller than the Stego, they get flipped by the tail attack. Imagine being endlessly run down by a slow Stego. Can't wait till we get injuries on AI. Where they can limp. You can actually stop them from getting you. Or from getting away. Am I faster than this Torvo? Or are we the same speed? Intro versus Not a frog. Heck, let's see. What does a group of 10 damage boosted, not 100, 10 damage boosted Coelophysis do? Let's see. Hold up now. They actually want to fight. They want the smoke. But they're, oh, they are attacking now. They have no shot. Hey, but even with them having no shot, their damage is still high enough that it got me pretty low. Well, not pretty low. Like, it did a reasonable amount of damage for them being what they are. Why is the Cryolophosaurus a baryonyx model? I don't get this. Did I make Cryolophosaurus in anticipation and then just never finish it? That must be what it was. There's no way I was morphing a berry into... Hey, yeah, Celo could have a swarm ability. That's true. Let's try 10 Lily and Sternus and see if they give me much more trouble than 10 Celos. I think Lily and Sternus have 500 health. 10 lilies. Now, if only we can find those lilies. Oh, there they are. That's a lot of lilies. Y'all suck. This is the best attack you could mount. And they still die in one hit. Hey, but a couple of hits and they already did way more damage than the Celos. Really wasn't bad for them, especially since I didn't give lilies another attack. I feel like Herrera's would do better though. I don't know if it's speed. I don't know. Let's see. 10 Epans versus a Diplo. Well, we don't have Diplo set up as a new playable yet, so we'd have to work on it, and I feel like Diplo needs an update to its model. Just a bunch of Herreras in a valley. Oh, they're still listed as Eotype. Why can't y'all move? The lilies can move. Never mind for them doing good. Alright, so they need some work. Troanoms versus... We do not have enough Herbies. Anothronychus. Dang, why did it take so much? Texture memory. Where'd they go? Where'd they start? Not me riding on a Troodon back. Yeah, it works a lot better for them. Although they still have no chance. I feel like Deinonychus would do a lot better. Whoa, why is climbing trees all along? This is crazy. Like, it's all over the place. Karks versus a Brachy. I still don't have Brachy. Not that I couldn't get it done pretty quickly, because Brachy is going to stay the way that it is. Where are our sauropods? All of our sauropods are still small. Let's do 3 Karks versus a Trike. Oh, he doesn't even have roars yet. Whoa. Trike is still kind of messy, so let me see. Looks like it's gonna work fine. Alright, it looks like its stuff works, but does it do damage? I need to check that first. A pack of Utahs would be a fight for real. Any of these do damage? Looks like not. Let me copy some damage from Pentaceratops. That's a bite. Something like this. Horn damage. Go. But it needs to go to right here. Instead of 400, let's do 550 for this one. And instead of 1150, let's do 1400 per horn. Copy these, put them on here at the same time. And then starting from here, to end here, but it needs to be a lot weaker, like 500 each, and then this one 250. All right, Trike versus Karks. Then we'll do the pack of Utahs. 12 Utahs. Okay, that's kind of intimidating. 3 Carcharodontosaurs running in the same, or walking in the same direction. That was pretty intimidating, the way they were moving. Not all focused on me. Wonder why. This trike actually physically might be too big. And I'm not sure how that got past me, but okay, they're doing a lot of damage. This guy is like stalking. Got him. Whew. those 12 Utahs. Because it's no joke. A pack of Utahs can swarm for real. But I mean, my attacks do almost the full Utah health in one swing. And that's to say nothing of the fall damage once they come back down. They're following their pack leader. And they're all going to it. About AI like this is they need to be able to dodge. Hold up, wait a minute. Who needs to dodge if I can't even hit him? I'm toast. I'm about to get my clock cleaned. Okay, I took out 2 over there. Damage boosted Utahs. I hate you all! They tore me to shreds. In a sense, I was too big to hit them. I mean, if I try this with a Starako, I'm legitimately toast. The only advantage Starako would have in this case is just being faster. But a bite might be more effective than using horns. I don't even begin to stand a chance. Like, if I hadn't reduced the amount of time that they chase for, I wouldn't have stood a chance. When you have to contemplate your life decisions. But I do want to fight a big pack with something. Let's see what I got. Let's try Carcarnottosaurus. An Apex Predator versus... An Apex versus 12 damage boosted Dromaeosaurus. Spino? Let's try Spino. Megalosaurus. I don't know. Pachyrhino has the damage output right now to do that. Once it gets a charge attack, for sure. But right now, Pachyrhino I think is the weakest Ceratopsian because he doesn't have many attack options. Even though he's huge. Bring it. He's still alive in my jaws. You can take one of them out of the fight by holding on to him. Are they done fighting because I killed too many members? Spino is so not my number is slow. Yep, they gave up. I killed too many members of their pack for them to want to fight. So that's a victory on my end, but they did tear me to shreds. Yeah, fractures is definitely something that charge attack's gonna need, because if I tried to fight with it right now, Pachyrhino would probably get absolutely bodied by these raptors, because I think it only has the 500 base hit, or no, just the chomp. Oh no, it has 2 attacks. It's got a chomp and then the 500 base hit, or the ramming hit. Yes, carnivores definitely need to chase longer, because those raptors gave up when I was an easy meal. There they are. Side, so I can never cover all my bases properly. Yep, never stood a chance. Alright, I'll do another fight and then pretty much call it Carcharodontosaurus again, because I thought that was a good fight. And a herbivore with some power. Oops. Okay. 2 Carcharodontosaurs versus an Iguanodon. Yeah, I stood no chance against a pack of raptors like that. Now that bleed attack actually does a lot. I should switch to it. keep him off of me. Cross face, that's a good stab. The bleed does a lot. But I don't know a single iguanodon can beat 2 Karks. Not damage boosted ones. But that bleed is good. But theirs is too. Iguanodon might be the best bleeder in the game, I think. Because he's gonna die. If I get him one more time, now I just have to be careful with how I deal with this one. Their bleed actually isn't doing anything to me, and I'm wondering why. Gotta make sure I didn't break something else in the process. I'm running on bipedally a lot longer than I normally would be able to. Got some health back. Dinosaur's real advantage is bleed, so he lost that against me. Ah, he got me though. Let's wait to see if he dies. Yep. Post-mortem victory. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. It's actually way later than I thought it was. You know, those Sunday naps, they do that. But I appreciate everybody showing up here tonight, and yeah, I mean, I think that this is a good little multiplayer map area inside of the main map. We might even call this Gondwana. Gondwana Minor or something. Yeah. So, I appreciate everybody showing up here. We're getting closer and closer to our relaunch of Pangea. I guess this would be start of chapter 3. We're gonna have plenty of those new Sky Islands and the underworld by the time that comes around. So getting these dynos polished up for that is just part of it. But yeah, as you see, major AI improvements, which are going to make playing the game a lot more challenging. And then just a few more world things to include, and we'll be well on our path to launching Chapter 3 in August. So, appreciate everybody showing up here tonight. I thank you for all the encouragement and ideas. Really do appreciate it. And so, you guys have a good, small remainder of your weekend and a good week ahead. Later, guys.